Naruto online community. You see, this is why we can't have nice things. We can't. Now you see this copyright strike notice. First of all, it's being handled. YouTube is taking care of it, and it's like no penalty to me. So that's not really that big a deal for me. You see, I'm still doing what I'm doing. It's kind of whatever. My problem with this is I don't like when people lie. I really don't like when people lie, and it's like people have a tendency in this community to just lie and make up their own facts. So I'm gonna break this down for you and show you where this person lied and how fucked up it is. All right. So Draconis Next flagged me for saying that I was using his guide word for word on that particular video when I wasn't. I really wasn't using it word for word. In fact, people constantly come to me and argue and say, well, why aren't you using his guide? And I'm going to show you how many times that actually happened. You see right here, it says, okay, I copyrighted strike you since you used my skill break translation word for word without bothering to get consent, and proceeded to say that you came up with the idea of using Google Translate on the Chinese site. Okay, let's break this down right here. For one, I didn't use his word for word because people are always telling me to use his thing and I never do. Exhibit A. I think it would benefit you greatly from using this document. This is his document. This is from 2 months ago. I usually get this like every skill break video. You guys see it all the fucking time. So, you see, and then you see me literally say that will help you, but so far it doesn't cover the mutations. Looking at the document, they would see his scriptures match what I read, but not for his barrier mutation. Which, you see, I'm literally saying why I don't, because sometimes it just doesn't add up. So I just go with the stuff that I use on my own. I pretty much go off of what I believe. I don't go off of what the document believes. I do what I say. And you literally see him say, "You're funny. I don't think you even look at the document." I'm like, but then you flag me? When you see that I don't really look at the document, and then this is saying it and covering the two different things. Yes, I looked at the document and I told him to stop whining. You guys should know by now that doesn't fly on channel. You know, whining just annoys people. And you like it literally, he's literally throwing it down everybody's throat. He's throwing it, but I didn't want to use it. You literally see me, and the reason why is because it had errors on it. And I didn't want to do that. Like, I make enough errors on my own. I don't need more errors. So I just said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to go by it. I'm going to test it. That's why I don't want to cover characters without actually using them so I can see it in motion. That's part of the reason why, another reason why I didn't want to do it. But you literally see him himself. Look at this, him himself. That's why I'm like, how do you flag somebody? How do you do that? How do you lie like that? Like, this is the type of people that we have in the Naruto online community who are complete assholes and liars. How do you do that? And then on top of that, if you look at the bottom credit, somebody sent this to me because I don't even have the original version of this anymore. His very first text document, I am on the credits in the document. This is him. Literally, and then he's literally talking to me like breakthrough videos are great for Sasuke, whatever else. You're using me as a credit source. But if you look at the new document, he took me out. He took me out of the credit source. He put memo there, and I'm like, you gonna flag me? Then you take me out the document that I originally was in because you found I was the original source. He came to me on my channel and one of my videos, which was pretty much after this one. Look at the date on this. He said, like, I was the one. Who the fuck it? I was the one covering this in 2014. It was me. There was nobody else doing this. It was me. Everybody knows that I was the first one doing it. So how the fuck you gonna come up here and say, and proceed to say I came up with the idea using Google Translate? Motherfucker, I did. It was me. I was the one doing it first. There was nobody else doing it first. Like, I don't, is he high? What drug is he on? And then on top of that, I literally showed everybody how to do it. in this video that has 21,000 views. April 15, 2015. I literally showed everybody how to do it. And I wish I could find the video where he actually came and asked me how I did it again. And then I referred him back to this video, which in turn put me right here. This is all his shit. But he had the nerve to come and say stuff like this. This is why it's like, you have to really pay attention, people, because people will do shit like this. I showed YouTube this and they was like, holy crap. It's like, wow, he really lied like that? The admin literally said that. He's like, they've never seen anything like that before in their life, where you can literally go and look on the person's channel and see the person sitting right there. This is what pisses people off on YouTube. And like you see, like with me, this is what pisses me off in general, when people lie and do stuff like that. And you can just easily go and like, here it is again. I'm gonna show you him again, appearing out of nowhere. They kind of like, again, like it's like he's literally trying to stuff it down people's throat. He was doing that all the time. Like he wanted me to use it, but I was never using it. I was never using it. And then when he thinks that I'm like using it somehow, and then he flags it, that is a dick move. You're a dick. Draconis next, you're a dick. You can make up whatever excuse you want in the book. You're a liar and you're a dick. You don't do stuff like that. I don't even know why you would even bother doing stuff like that, because YouTube is looking at this stuff now too. Whatever happened to you at this point is what's going to happen to you. But it's fucked up that you even had to do that. Like now I have to expose it, since he's out there trying to act like he didn't do shit. Now, I hate having to do videos like this every week. It's annoying. Because I mind my business. I don't go bothering people. But you get shit like this. Like, why the fuck can't you just be normal? Like, dude, if you really wanted me to use your guide, you could have just said, you could have sent me a message like, please, could you use my guide and give me some credit? Dog, look at my credits. Look at my credits. Like, look at this. I don't have any problem giving anybody credits. But you didn't ask me. You just flagged me. When I was originally when I was the originator of how you came about doing that, you're gonna flag me. Get the total fuck out. I hope YouTube just like bans you for life, because that's fucked up. And I really hate, like I have to actually point it out now, since this dude wanna be out here talking about he didn't do nothing and shit like that. So now we gotta take it here. Community, pay attention to who you look at. Who helps you. A lot of people are dicks on here. A lot of people are self-serving and they just want their own agenda and shit like that. They ain't trying to have anybody truly help. They want credit for every fucking thing when they don't even need credit for something. How you like you're using an online site for free to help translate shit. But you want credit for that? You want credit, like you want credit for bang.qq.com? Like what the fuck? What do you want credit for? I don't know, guys. Be legendary.